Go ahead. Do your job.
See, now this get faded out. He talking shit.
Hurry up, bitch. Nah, the nigga gonna talk for 20 minutes and then you have to fade the whole 20 out, nigga. What you talking about?
What up, crowd? I'm your host, Press. Sitting across from me is my fellow host,
Jehovah.
And this is Word to the Wise podcast, episode 51.
For sure. You gonna say it proper one of these days.
I think we had the same intro from the beginning. I think. Ain't nothing really changed here. Same
I think
shit.
I did intro one time on some funny shit.
Yeah.
Once.
Well,
like episode 13.
Yeah.
You feel me? I mean, that ain't
been what up, crowd from the jump, I think. Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. Something like that, yeah.
Hit the fuzzy camera.
Nah, that don't count. We start from episode 6. Yeah,
so it's been good. You know what I'm saying? Got this handy over here, this handoff skill. You feel me?
You want to be like him so bad. Nah, it look like he has some ginger tea. It look just like my shit.
It's just some tea. I can't remember the brand.
You know for spilling the tea, so.
Ha! We both got the tea today. What's up? Hot and cold. What's up?
Facts. Yeah, you feel me? Niggas is corny as hell. Well, you niggas.
Nah. I don't fuck with niggas.
Say it, yeah. Say the rest. Say the rest of it, because niggas is what? Cool? Yeah. Yeah.
Nah.
But yeah, what's up with you though? What you been up to?
Nah,
except I didn't see you yesterday.
I pushed my whole yard yesterday. For y'all that don't know, 25 acres of straight, pure Hibernian grass.
I thought you about to say some real shit.
You feel me?
Yeah, man, I'll let you get that off. 25 acres, y'all.
Pure Hibernian grass. Ain't Hibernian like really expensive?
I don't know, Pat.
No, it's monkey grass. Neither here. Beautiful grass, expensive.
That don't even sound like some expensive. Monkey grass?
Bluegrass.
All right, Pat.
With the green.
So,
no, but I did cut my...
hell of exercise, I'm sure.
But yeah, definitely. I pushed the whole yard. And not 25 acres, but, you know, a decent sized yard. I
seen the clip. Rick Ross was like, he was talking about how he still cut his own grass. I feel like I might have told you, maybe not.
Well, in a damn...
But
Tesla,
still, nah, he got like a big ass
zero turn.
Nah, he was like him and like 4-5 of the homies, but he got
about like 200 acres, ain't it?
Yeah, he got some. I don't know if it's that one, but yeah, he got a bunch of acres. So I'm like, that's
just.
I feel him though, but he was like, "What do we do? You know, we both sup." Now he's like, "What we do is all 4-5 of us roll one up,
I think I heard.
And we hop in our individual track." He was like, "That's when I do some of my best thinking."
That's fire, yo.
Me too. Like I ain't mad at that.
That's true shit.
Cause I'm just cutting grass.
Headphones in. I know I'm
get
just
high as
pushing,
hell.
but it's like get high
shit.
and cutting grass is actually
You're
fun.
getting more exercise though, cause you walking.
Yeah.
I ain't never cut grass a day in my life. I'm not even bullshit.
It's hell.
I'm so
rich.
Not
hell?
I'm so rich. I don't know how to do shit like
that.
I'm so rich, and they like Rick Ross got 100 million. Right. And he cut his grass.
That shit wild.
It's different, right? You feel me? But nah, I just don't care to do
feel
that.
like if I had bread like that,
I know I'm not. I don't do it now when I got a couple dollars. When I get a couple more dollars, I'm not doing it. But again, it's like I'm the person that's like, it's like I ain't never changed or I don't care to know. Don't cut grass. But if you got a problem with your computer or some technical shit, like some technology stuff, I got you figure that out.
You know,
I like, and I know people,
where you might lack the guy who.
That's what I'm saying.
You know,
I know people who don't know shit about computers or electronics. So yeah, I got you. But then they do all, not being funny, but they do like more of the manual labor.
Yeah, that's where you trade your trade.
Yeah, it's a bartering system. You know what I'm saying? I'll fix your computer or whatever.
That's how the world used to work.
Grass. Yeah.
Well, obviously
so long for them
money.
Days. Yeah, so long for them days.
Yeah, money changed all of that.
People still trade stuff for money. You know, people trade sex. People trade services for money. We do it every day when you go to work.
I was gonna get into stupid stuff I see on TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok
people trade like I don't know if black people can get away with it, but there are white people that trade crazy stuff. This white guy said, "Hey, I went to the beach. Straight up, no, not exaggerating nothing. Yeah. I went to the beach, got a tube of sand. He said I traded it for maybe like a skateboard. He took the skateboard. Okay. He traded the skateboard for something better than that, more expensive. He kept making trades.
Why would black people not be able to do that?
White people, like, who the hell's gonna trade a skateboard?
Well, that's white people shit. But I'm just
that's
saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay,
like,
I thought you said black people can't. Like it's illegal.
Who the hell can't go to the beach and go, let me bottle this up? I'm like, dude, bought.
Unless you're a person who lives in the middle of the country and there's no beach. Okay, cool.
Yeah, like,
but I don't understand the benefit or the reason to do that.
But I hate to make it a race thing. That's just weird shit. Like, who the hell can bottle up sand and trade a skateboard for it? Something that holds way more valuable.
Says who though?
More value.
Says who? Like I said, if you're a person that don't live at a beach,
I
live in the middle of the country. I don't know what's in the middle of the country. I ain't never been to a beach. Ooh, I can say I got some sand.
Once again, I apologize for making it a race thing, but that's just some like wild shit. It was a white dude did it. It's like, who the hell's gonna make that trade?
I ain't gonna lie. Us as black people do. I'm not mad at us doing it. I know why we do it, but we do that a lot. Like I do it too, where we make everything about race.
Like,
bro,
it's funny. I was watching this. a bunch of stand up about black people and white people, a bunch of stand up comedians, not dissing, more so just making up stereotypes. Some of these stereotypes are really like pretty true. Like it ain't like
give me if you can think on top of it, like what's one stereotype that's true?
Like when white people go in black neighborhoods, they are afraid.
White people go in black neighborhoods.
And vice versa. When black people go in white neighborhoods, they do get a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, I ain't scared, but it's like
it's yeah.
I might try some bush.
Like I said, you put your hand, you driving through the white neighborhood with the police. You know, you got to put. You know, you get a little nervous even driving through.
Yeah,
but
damn, that's crazy. It just goes to show how messed up our society is for real.
Yeah, but
why am I scared?
We can make jokes. The stand up, especially Dave Chappelle, can get on stage and make the funniest jokes about it. But that shit do be true. Yeah. Maybe not the whole chicken watermelon thing and white people like in. What's a white people food that they say mayonnaise?
Yeah.
Like
good,
you know, I don't fuck with mayonnaise.
See, I don't want it slathered all over my stuff, but I take a nice little.
I'm one of them people.
No, I'm saying but you're half white. But I take a good. I take a good amount. I ain't gonna. I probably do slather it now. Think about it. Yeah. Somebody said, "Damn, you put way too much mayonnaise." Whatever. Yeah. That shit good, you know. Yeah. But
where did that come from? Oh, trading and bartering. Like people, you can actually without money, you can make trades on. People do still make trades without money online. That's still a thing out here. Like
make trades on. Oh yeah.
Some people have a guitar and they're like, "Hey, I'm looking to make a trade for some Jordans." Mm-hmm. Boop boop boop. Somebody finds you no bread, but you got these Jordans. So
yeah, for sure. Or like you said, you might have a guitar and want the piano now.
Yeah,
I don't spend no money.
Somebody got a piano and wants a guitar out this bitch.
It really come down to finding somebody who is trying to make a similar or equal trade.
I'll be willing to bet there's an app for that.
I think that's just the world though. Like even with money, like you go to work, my brother go to work, whoever. Like if you go to work and work for somebody and they pay you whatever you make a hour or whatever, like you're just trading your time instead of trading something physical. You're just trading your time and your energy for the money. It's all that we all bartering with something. Like it's like I'll give you X amount of my time and my skills and resources for you to pay me X amount of money.
What's crazy? Some people like when you say what is your time worth, like
I ask people that question.
Is 950 years worth your time?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like hell
they ain't against nobody to do.
But some people you just don't got no.
I know for sure you don't know. But I mean even for me like 20, 30, 50, $100. I'm not even trying to say it like that. It's not really worth my time, bro. Like
word to the wise, y'all. Word to the wise.
Yeah, like I'm being serious. Like that shit is just not worth my time. Like I mean I get it. Like I know people who make basically about $80 to $100 an hour type shit, you know what I'm saying? But they do specific work, like they work in the medical field or something like that. But yeah, I don't know. It's just like once you realize there's so many, especially the age we live in, this information age, there's too many ways to make money for me to be like, yeah, I'm gonna just settle for $12 an hour. Even if somebody do it for the meantime, that's cool, 15, 20. But I'm like, it's too many ways to get money. Unless you're just comfortable making $20 an hour for the next 40 years.
Yeah, it's really on you.
That's cool then. If that's what works for you, especially if you, I get 40, 50 hours a week. I get the overtime and shit. So my shit adds up. I bet if that worked for you, but it just.
Yeah. I like to believe the majority of 9-to-5 workers don't have no side hustle. Like.
Yeah, you would be believing right or thinking right.
It just seemed that way.
I definitely think that. But you got to take into account, most people don't. Everybody want to be, I don't want to say fame, but most people want to be rich or wealthy or whatever. But nobody, not nobody, the average person don't do nothing to get there.
They ain't trying to put that work in.
You literally, again, I don't have nothing. I work a regular job, you know what I'm saying? But you work a regular job and don't do nothing outside. Like you work a job, but you make music, do the podcast, do the I guess you would say interviews, whatever you want to call it.
Something like, constructive.
You even know how to shoot and edit videos. And I ain't kissing.
And if I wanted to go out here and get that bag on doing that, I truly believe I could do so. I would just upgrade equipment, continue to neither here nor there. But,
and no, I'm just saying, like, and I know I'm quick to shit on you. Like we talk shit to each other all the time, but I also give flowers when it's due. So it's like you talk about wanting a certain life or something, but you doing something to get there. Yeah. The average person just work a job and they be like, it's almost like they be like, hopefully the money just fall in my lap. I'm gonna get a lottery ticket.
Man, I wish they use that a lot. I wish.
I don't even put that word in my category. Yeah, I try my best
to not
use it, bro.
Or I'm about to. Like they never actually
just do it. Yeah. You could say I'm about to do something if you really like. No, I'm about to do it tomorrow, and then you do it.
I'm not trying to be corny, but that was actually the topic in church today. Shit. Wow.
Jesus, you know. Go ahead, man.
Neither here nor there. I guess we'll get to the topics.
Wait. What was the topic? You switched the topic, but what was it?
It was like basically The last few weeks has been about storm. First is stormproofing your friends. The week after that was stormproofing your family. and then today was like stormproofing your finances. And like, it's not the thing to talk finances in church, but if you look in the Bible, they mention finances over 2,000 times. They mention praying 500 times. So they put emphasis on that, and it was basically talking about, even with the small things with Netflix, and he made little jokes about Netflix, Disney Plus, and them having a hold of that subscription, taking your money from you. You put money in that, and you don't necessarily need it. Just let go of certain bills that if you're struggling financially, you could put that money to your savings.
I had I had that conversation earlier, and I was like, I think it's a lot of people who just have like Netflix, Hulu, maybe Disney Plus and HBO, and they might only really get on Netflix and HBO or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But
he even taught people a little trick, like, once you're done fucking with it, just unsubscribe. You don't be on it that much, so don't allow them to dig in your pockets.
But it's like, I think what it is though is because most people don't pay that much attention to their money, so it's like if something comes out every month, you don't care.
It's just $5. It's just $7. Well, nowadays they've upped it over the years. Netflix started out maybe $4.99.
I know
it's up to 50 cents. Some of them up to $15 a month now.
I heard. Man, I told you I got all of them. I don't pay for it.
Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing.
And my brother got my Fire Stick now, but I use that. Fuck y'all. Like, I'm really that big on
micromanaging your money means a lot too.
Man, it don't sound like much, but that stuff add up over time. Like, just 2-3 months might not seem like much. Do it for a year, then times that by 5. So when you doing $10 a month,
5 years go by, you like,
you know what
man.
I'm saying?
I think I told you this Acorns thing I do on my phone. It's just $20 a week. I spend $20 on food regularly, easily, just blowing money. So why not? It just puts $20 a week to the side. Like, fuck around. I got a little over 800. Just not even paying attention.
Even thinking about.
Nah, it's not even in the stash at the crib. It's just I might take a trip off this bread real quick. But yeah, man, financial literacy.
Something that y'all need to be more into, nigga. I ain't trying to be funny.
We all need to be more into it. Like I'm to the point where I want to focus. I'm excited about focus. It's how you know when you're getting older, shit like this excites you. I'm excited about not only focusing on my credit, but building my son's credit to where when he gets a certain age, he's able to get things that I would never imagine.
I literally just had a conversation last night about that.
Yeah,
we were talking about how you could put like. You know how you can, like, basically when he get older or whatever, you could just put him on your credit. And as you make payments, like, that basically is going to build up on his credit. So when he do get old, it's like all of it is just tricks and loopholes anyway. But basically, like, it's just a lot of different, like, even when you say that, though, the thing that I agree with what you said, but we got to change that shit. Like, this how you know you're getting older. Because we care about stuff like we're excited about credit. It's like, no, you should be excited about that shit
when you young.
15, 20, 25.
You ready to blow some bread.
If you know, and to me, I'm a person who's like, I still prefer
if you
cash.
know you want a 4-wheeler and thinking about, having great credit, gonna give me a 4-wheeler as a young kid.
You still have to pay it off.
You're gonna be high, of course.
But you ain't got to come up with all the money up for something simple like that. Like, but even then, with you getting it on credit and then paying it back every month faithfully, you building up your credit while still having. I be thinking about that. Like, if I were to get a new car or something, I don't really care for a new car. But if I get one, I'd be like, I'll get me something nice. And because that's like a form, it helps your credit for whatever reason. I guess because it shows like that you're making. Because I guess you take a loan out and then you're making a consistent payment or whatever. Like I'd rather just go buy the shit outright.
Yeah,
it ain't gonna help my credit. So I'm like, and even if I don't buy a new car, I lease one.
And to help yourself out in the long haul.
I lease one. I got a nice car. I lease it 2-3 years. Then I go get me something else that I want. I think that's what my uncle used to do.
I used to talk shit on credit. Like I needed to buy what I want out here.
No, I'm still like that. I still will go buy whatever the fuck I want. Yeah, you feel me? Yeah. Like, even when it comes to getting a house, I will go buy a house straight up. But it's like, why spend 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever your house gonna cost if you can get, especially if you got good credit, you can get a low interest loan or something like that.
Yeah, or even like you build your credit up and you don't. People do shit like they get their credit very, very, very good credit, and they go to lease a car and it'd be like $100 a month.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah,
and they just upgrade cars yearly.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I said. I think my uncle used to do that.
Okay, that's what you were saying.
Like, yo, this nigga literally.
That shit wild. Every year you had the latest shit.
He would come down with a new car.
You had a prototype.
Because he stayed in like Kentucky. Then he might come down twice a year depending. He might come down. Yeah, you gotta check that.
Yeah, always.
Yeah. He come down and he might be like, whatever car. He might have some type of Benz. I'm just throwing a shot at. Then he might come down a year later, he got a BMW. Then he might come down next year, got some type of Jeep. Now that I'm older, I'm like, oh, he was. And you also, because I hear rich people talk about it, YouTube, like people who invest or do real estate or whatever, and they be saying, yeah, I don't really own none of my cars. I just get a car, lease it for a year or two.
And it makes a whole lot of sense.
Model. And I'm like, versus going to spend $100,000 on this car one time.
Then for it to lose value.
Yeah, you can just spend $500 to $1,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. I did the math on it. So if you buy one car for 100 racks, and let's just say the car would make the math simple. The car costs $1,000 if you lease it or whatever. Mm-hmm. That's 1 year you paying $12,000. So then times it by 5. 5 years you can get a new car every year, and then you only gonna spend $60,000 versus you paid 100 racks. I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna own a car. Like, I don't know.
It just makes sense out here.
Because there'd be some shit I did that I would buy because I want it. But most of this stuff,
you can customize and put it in your garage and customize type shit.
Like the Need for Speed type cars, a little tuner, specific Challenger, Charger, something maybe.
Yeah.
But certain other cars, like the luxurious cars, I might just lease it, and not because I can't afford to buy it. No, a year or two from now, I want the new shit. I get the 2020 now, then the 2022, then the 2020.
And it's funny because you would look at somebody and point and laugh and be like, his car's leased. Yeah. He a bum.
Don't get me wrong. I like seeing people who own their cars. Like, shit, we own. Well, one of them don't. That shit dead. But the other two that's out there, like, we
still own shit.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, but it's dead though. So who cares? That shit, the transmission gone. But the
selling
other two,
the frame, y'all, $200.
Yeah, facts. You come with about $250, baby. But nah, like straight up, if you go and you can have a car like that you own. I think it's good to own a car. I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, most definitely.
If I'm gonna have something new,
I don't want a car payment. So
me neither. Like that's why I don't want to get a new car.
But I'm like, right now, I could do away with them shit.
Bullshit, fit me. Whatever. I can do that. I might do it. It depends. It depends. I be thinking about and then next man, we'll see. I don't know, but. That's your financial literacy for the day.
101.
We're gonna do that every time. That's gonna be one of our segments, financial literacy. Talk about credit, investing, entrepreneurship, something like that.
Yeah.
Every episode.
I think I'm about to quit making music and start like making ASMR audio.
I about to be serious, man.
You know what I'm saying? Because
for those who don't know, what is whatever you just said?
I found out that I don't even know what the acronym stands for. I need to do my research.
Audio. No, I'll make it. Probably is.
All right, what ASMR is literally just
audio sounds.
Somebody takes a microphone just like this. Yeah. They take a specific dish that people might ask to hear. Yeah. They go, all right, cereal, Captain Crunch.
It's so weird.
And somebody takes a microphone, and just literally you listen to them eat.
It's high def though. You hear every.
So you probably the microphone crunch. Probably costs it good. Shit, this microphone great. Shit. But
you definitely do it.
Probably expensive microphones. Might put some auto tune on. Nah. But yeah, this shit is just crazy. How people. Yeah. And these videos have hundreds of thousands of TikTok views.
No, you look it up millions. On YouTube. Millions. Some of them got tens of millions of views.
And I seen somebody go in the comments, "Oh, do spaghetti next." What?
They're like, but no, I was about to say, I know somebody who told me back in the day, it was like, man, that shit is really relaxing. I'm like, hearing people eat food.
That's the dumbest shit ever.
But
I'm
everybody
finna go on Apple and upload.
Everybody had it. Everybody had their weird fetishes though. I mean, I don't say it's a fetish, but everybody has their things that makes them calm or relaxed or whatever. It might be certain beats that you like. Somebody else, I don't know. It could be whatever. Some people like to listen to them videos on YouTube, like with waves crashing or rain or whatever.
Okay, and I used to be one of the people that would listen.
I did it the other night just to see.
I used to listen to rain on a sound system to put me. It would help me. You could hear like what I'm saying.
Birds. So somebody say you weird.
So,
but I ain't listen to nobody eating.
I get it.
I don't want to hear nobody eating.
Not at all. If I'm a popular celebrity like Beyonce, Rihanna, I'm taking advantage of this moment to eat on one of my records. I bet it stream. I bet
so
put Beyonce
crazy.
On the record.
No, that's crazy.
I'm eating steak.
Yeah, and then that's how you. That's the whole song. She just said that one line, just eat the rest. 3 minutes straight.
Getting streamed up.
I think Beyonce vegan like your boy, so she don't eat that. But yeah,
asparagus. All right, dude.
I don't know what Beyonce.
But yeah, so I just don't understand. Like, can I do like a record eating food featuring and get a record or somebody else eating with me?
Bro, in this day and age, like I said, we live in the information age. We live in the technological age, bro. You can do anything and make money.
So I'm about to do some SMR records, just as not intros. what do you call it, little skits in the middle of the album.
All right. Somebody gonna be like, yo, this is my favorite record.
I was eating on that record.
He was eating
He was eating on this shit. Hey, that's facts. Hey. I was eating on that shit.
I ain't about to talk no more. You about to carry this shit for the next 40 minutes.
ASMR, man. I'm finna be on it, man. First rapper to have it on. Yeah, I'm about to look that shit up real quick, y'all, just so I don't be. We supposed to be wise.
Yeah, nigga, we are. So we getting y'all game.
What
nigga.
is the
if I
acronym?
drop a gem, it ain't for me to pick it back up, nigga.
I can't spell acronym. Acronym for ASMR.
I ain't gonna try to spell that.
Autonomous sensory meridian response.
I would, if you put $1 billion in front of my face, I
would have been a broke motherfucker.
You would have never got that billion. What?
Is a relaxing, often sedative sensation that begins on the scalp. And whoa, this is the wrong shit.
I said Benz.
Man, this is diseases. Hold on, man. It's a climate.
All right. Well, guess we should have did the research before.
Man,
Look, man, y'all
that's right. It's correct.
Oh, okay. What you said in the beginning sounded right, but you started talking about on the scalp and all this other
stuff. Physical pleasuring and tingling.
This y'all boy, man. I just do podcasts with I don't know
Wikipedia.
Dude like that.
Here we go.
I don't know dude like that.
Nah, here we go. Tingling. No. Yeah,
So
ASMR artists. They have names.
Crunchy Bite.
Yeah, every podcast we have some more dumb shit to talk about. Last week it was
the digital real estate.
Collectibles. Yeah. It's like, this week ASMR.
But again, like I said, I ain't mad at people doing either one. Make your money.
Get your hustle on, man. It's just.
But also though, it's just like people like to hear people talk sometimes. Are
shrinking.
People like to hear some people's voice sometimes too.
De-evolution, whatever.
Like you might like to hear a certain girl voice or certain guy voices calling you. So is that weird? No. You know what I'm saying? So.
Well, let's stick on the subject of music, I guess.
Yeah.
This past week.
Subject of music.
Audio.
Okay, I was about to say what the fuck.
We eating on records, I guess.
Go ahead,
we eating off records.
Go ahead, man.
Neither way, we eat.
Hey man, what you talking about?
But
what you talking about?
So I know you heard about Usher saying that T-Pain ruined. Was it R&B? Ruined it for singers.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But then,
I guess go ahead.
But I was gonna say, but then T-Pain said that put him in a 4-year depression.
Oh yeah, so that was the even deeper part.
4-year.
Chill out. I get it.
I was gonna say,
Usher's one of them niggas that has a say so when it comes to this R&B shit.
So if you did some shit with music, whoever you look up to is one of the GOATs.
Yeah.
And they tell you something. I'm not be honest. Do you really think it would put you into a depression for somebody said something about music?
I made millions. First off.
Come on, man.
The best rapper alive, Lil Wayne, Kanye was on his shit.
Yeah,
like they said, 808s and Heartbreaks is one of Kanye's. It changed music, changed hip hop or whatever R&B, whatever you call that, forever. Oh my God, Usher would not even have that song without this nigga. Shut up.
Now, granted, yes, Usher.
That my gosh, it was fire too.
Usher was Usher before that. We get that.
Most definitely. But it helped him excel his career a little bit. That song was a big smash hit.
Boy, you not putting me in no depression about no shit like that.
No, and I got making millions.
But again,
everybody's to this day, to this day, rappers are the best rappers, quote unquote, are using it. Lil Baby, damn. Everybody, Young Thug, every Atlanta artist existing. No, that's no shot at Atlanta. They killing shit. They've been killing hip hop.
But again, you can
make
make great music whether you use it or not.
Where's T-Pain from?
I think he's from Florida. I think he's from Tallahassee. I think.
Yeah, he is. Well,
I don't want to get it wrong.
Okay.
Yeah. I've heard him say that before.
So
I be thinking he's from
Atlanta. All that. I think T-Pain ain't the type of dude to be like, oh, that's a publicity stunt to try to get some shit stirred up. I don't believe. I think that was true.
But they say he been like kind of becoming a story guy or something. Because the week before he had a story with Nicki Minaj, or she curved him or something like that. I can't remember.
I see you on the way up, bitch.
Yeah, I don't remember. It was something. I don't remember.
And Nicki's career isn't going.
Yeah. I don't know, bro.
What do I know? She can still come in here and sell out shows, and I can't. So
no, that's a fact. No, they still rock with her. But with that T-Pain thing, I don't see nobody telling me nothing to put me in. Everybody built different. No. I don't see a nigga telling me like, "Oh, you ruined music." And that's
like you said, one of your influencers, like
nobody, bro.
Will it like make? What response do you think he should have had to it? Like, should he have been like, nigga,
word, punch, right in the fucking jaw.
Right on the plane.
On the plane, nigga.
Yeah.
Nah, like you said, I would have been like, word, but why? I'm the type of person.
Why you feel that way?
Not saying they didn't.
Maybe
no, that's what I'm about to say. Like, why you feel like that? Word, okay, well. I mean, that's your opinion, you feel me? But
well, feature price for you, $60,000.
And then I would have been like,
bro.
But I would make the joke, but be serious about, well, that's cool, but now I don't ever want to hear you use auto-tune if you really think I fucked it up. So then when he came out with that, oh my God, I'd be like, damn, so much for you ruining the music, huh?
Yeah.
Fuck is you talking about?
I rebirthed your career.
I would have been told this story though. It wouldn't have been no.
This might would have hit as soon as we hit the damn flow, the ground. You know, I probably would have ran a Breakfast Club. Hey man, I'm gonna tell you about this bitch ass nigga Usher.
Yeah, man. I mean, hey, everybody read the shit different. Cause I don't know.
I appreciate him holding on to that. Like it's cool to hear though. You know,
yeah, I like
you said, he becoming a story guy. Makes
put you
a story.
A 4-year depression. That shit is motivation, my nigga. Like,
yeah.
Damn. Like,
he got bitter. That's why he came out with that GOAT song with him and Wayne.
That shit was on 2K.
Even though they was eating, I'm not fond of that record.
Yeah.
He ruined hip hop with that.
All right.
Yeah, whatever, man. That shit wild to Usher would even. Yeah. But at the time, people wasn't rocking with that. I was very against auto-tune. I wasn't feeling that shit, but
yeah, I don't like how everybody
latest
use
records.
It. Yeah, I don't like how everybody use it, but if you use it right, it's cool.
Yeah. My boy Ali, he be flexing on his records. Shout out to Ali. He be flexing on his records. He be harmonizing. He don't use auto-tune. So I guess when you can.
But you use auto-tune, don't you?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I figured you need.
He be dissing rappers that use auto-tune.
Oh damn, you should diss him back, but you scared because he'll murk you.
Nah, I'm supposed to have an interview with him. He sent me his album. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, you better.
If I'm being completely honest and no disrespect to him, I ain't even check that shit out yet.
Yeah. But damn, he just played you out, bro. He said he ain't about to listen to that shit. You should diss him. If I was you, brother, I would.
Yeah, all right.
You ain't like you ready. You ain't built for this.
The Ali, another Ali, nah.
Yeah, exactly.
Shout out Ali. Niggas don't be watching.
Yo, why you say that? So that's why you gonna diss him. Because if he was watching, you wouldn't say nothing bad about the man, would you? Yeah,
I would say that bad about the man regardless.
Yeah, exactly. Because you know what happened to you.
What happened? Oh, he is a few-time gangster, so.
Yeah, exactly. He ain't got to be gangster to snuff you.
Unlike you.
He ain't got to be gangster to snuff you, trust me. Shit.
No, these days, you got to be really, really super gangster to try some shit.
Okay, well, I guess I'm a super gangster.
You tried some shit?
Right. I ain't got to try nothing.
I really didn't think so.
I did some shit.
Really didn't think
so.
You know, that's all cap like I held shift, nigga. You feel me? I like that. Yeah, on the fly. I didn't, you know. All cat like minutes. I have. Ooh, that's a bar.
This nigga said this shit went.
All cat like I have.
Hype yourself up. You was hoping to hype this shit up. I'm gonna jot that down.
Yeah, damn right. Yeah. It's forever. So it's already on the record.
Right. So is there any other records? Is there any other topics? Because I'm about ready to get up out of here. Yo, whack ass.
Well, I would say if you try, it's gonna be like a world star moment. Knock your ass out. Speaking of World Star, no, that's how we transition. But when you remember World Star?
You known for that trans shit.
Remember
what? Go ahead, man.
When's the last time you been on World Star?
Oh, it's only been about 8 years.
Actually, it's off the microphone.
8
years.
Nah, it's probably been a few though.
Niggas don't even yell.
I said
niggas don't even yell that no more.
I said what is it like? When you had mentioned the topic, like. Nobody be, World Star. That used to be the thing.
Yeah,
like.
It's just like a bunch of screaming.
I guess because people don't check it as much, bro.
I used to be a World Star fanatic. Like, wake up in the morning, Facebook World Star. Like,
Yeah, you was really on that. She was addicted.
Yeah, because they.
What made you think about it?
They bring like the most.
Like
I was just sitting back and thinking about viral videos from back in the day, like that.
Yeah.
Well, all right. I had this idea to where I wanted to go back and try to see if these people that were virally famous from back then, where are they now, and try to see if they're not as popular. See if I can get an interview, and I'd travel depending on where how far they live away. I'd travel to them, try to get an interview. And World Star popped in my mind because a lot of people I've seen a lot of artists blow up just off World Star. A lot of people's career took off of World Star. Or even you got your ass beat bad enough, you got famous off it.
That's a fact.
So yeah, World Star used to be the shit, yo. Now we got like Facebook is World Star, IG.
Yeah, it's like they all combined into one now.
Yeah, World Star. I think the CEO for World Star had passed away, and that's kind of when it fell off.
Yeah, what was his name? Q, I think.
Yeah.
I think that was his name.
RIPQ.
Yeah.
Shout out to World Star, if that is his name.
Yeah.
Shout out to World Star. Because that was so what a time to be alive. World Star was different for the internet.
What you mean? Different like what?
To hip hop, like World Star, it just you would get on there and they would break certain artists or certain viral videos would just be popular. It was so popular.
No, that was one thing. When I did get up there on occasion, like I would see people's music videos and like
till they got
niggas be trash though. Like,
till they got to the point where they started accepting the rappers to pay so much to be up there. Then it's like a bunch of whack ass shit going on.
But I'm telling you, like it used to be some.
That's why they fell off. I think
it used to be some terrible music up there. I don't know, man. I think they just felt like quote unquote fell off because, like I said, everybody it's all in one place now. Like you can just go to one place. Lil B, yeah.
I'm gonna fuck your old nigga. I'm gonna fuck your old nigga. No,
I didn't listen to Lil B like that.
This shit was whack, but it's crazy because it was one of them songs that went viral. World Star.
Yeah. You said it was one of your favorites though, right?
Of course, yeah. I remember rapping. No, I genuinely remember getting drunk. Me and Ladarius used to wild out to that dumb ass shit.
Yeah.
And he got so famous and so popping. Like we would just play his song and be doing it. It'd be funny. Like
yeah, but then you start kind of liking.
When you young in your early 20s.
Yeah.
Either way, neither here nor there. World Star.
Yeah. I think you're talking about some pyramids. I want to see your thoughts, your take.
Oh, yeah. All right, so I'm going to read this quick thing. Because it leads you to ask, like, who the hell really built the pyramids? So this thing says, researchers believe it's impossible to build the pyramids today with the same material.
That was the one thing I was going to say.
They still don't have a clue how these were built. They have 2,250,000 blocks in them, and each block weighs 250 tons. Each block, bruh. We couldn't have moved it with the equipment we have today. 250 tons per block, and we can't move that. In 2021, we can't move that.
So it's a couple things about that. So that was the one when I was like, I got a fun fact about that.
What makes you think they could have moved it back then?
Yeah, my thing was going to be, well, like I said, there's a couple things about that. Yeah, there's a couple things about that. So one, that was what I was going to say as far as they claim that we can't build the pyramids today or whatever with the technology that we have. But then for me, it makes me go, well, if that's the case, we clearly either aren't the most advanced civilization that ever existed, like they tried to say, which I've been saying. I don't think we're the most advanced. Like, I just don't really see that. Like, yes, we're advanced and shit, but I don't know if we're the most advanced. I feel like there was more advanced people before. Maybe a cataclysm happened or something wiped us out. Who knows what happened? But, or the other theory, it was that it's aliens or whatever the case may be. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? So,
which is your theory intrigues you the most to be like, all right, this is the one I lean for. Like, this is probably true.
As far as the pyramids go?
The one I believe most.
As far as the pyramids? Or just in general?
Just how humans, what do you think? Like, did we come from the water? Did we come, like, civilization? Like, of course the pyramids. I mean, how the fuck?
But what's your question, though? Like, what's my...
Well, I guess, yeah, like, how did... You said, like, you mentioned aliens.
Yeah.
It's like...
Just different theories that you hear.
Yeah, what do you think is the theory that you think is the most true? Like, whether it be...
Yeah, that's all. Like, give me some examples so I can know what you ask. I ain't trying to put you on the spot.
Where do you believe in aliens more than you believed in how? Like, what do you believe how? Just what do you believe the biggest conspiracy that you truly believe, like Illuminati, aliens?
Oh yeah. Stuff like the biggest
Jesus.
conspiracy. Okay.
Yeah, it took me that long. I can't really word it.
Yeah, I would say like even something like 9/11 being an inside job. I definitely believe that. It's not really, especially when you see all the different stuff about the towers. Just the towers alone, that don't even count the other evidence. So yeah, something like that. People are saying, "Oh, you're crazy. It was terrorists." Like, all right. I mean, if you believe that, believe it. Whoa, you know something funny though? Talking about conspiracies, right? I ain't even gonna go on no rant, but humans are so weird to me. So, you know, early on, we had talked about this, but they were talking about COVID or whatever. And it's like, I don't know why this is so hard for people to believe now. But, you know, people didn't want to believe that it was made in a lab. They wanted to believe it came from whatever.
A bat?
Yeah, stuff like that, whatever. Now, all of a sudden, I ain't seen too much of it, but I guess people ain't really fucking with Fauci but so much. And he's coming out kind of admitting like, yeah, it was made in a lab. and it kind of got out of there, whatever. And I'm like, y'all just now people are like, oh yeah, some of the conspiracies we had turned out to be true, or some of the conspiracies we heard as far as COVID being made in the lab. And I'm like, this is the shit that y'all like. My point is, this is the stuff that y'all are so flabbergasted and like, oh my God, to believe. I'm like, you niggas is sleep like hell. I'm like, what gets me though is the fact that so had this information not started coming out, you would just believe everything that they tell you.
First thing.
You know what I'm saying? But then even then, my thing is my conviction was always, it was made in the lab, whatever. Now all of a sudden it comes out that let's just say to some degree I was right. So I'm like, well, what about all the other conspiracies from the past that they haven't told the truth about? That could also still be true. And the reason I thought of that, because like 9/11, what if it really was an inside job? You ain't going to believe it, though, until the government come out and say, all right, yeah, we use that to go over there to the Middle East to get the war.
Yeah.
But that shit, yo, I can't stand. That's why I really be like, I don't like talking to you people. Like, you motherfuckers is crazy, bro. Not that you had to believe me. I don't care about that part. It's just the fact that some of y'all really be believing everything the government say. And then you think I'm about to be a guinea pig for the government with a vaccine. You got your goddamn mind, boy.
People really
crazy,
I get told every day, yo, take the vaccine. Like,
why? Though, like, not you. I'm saying to them, why?
And there are doctors that don't take it. They're not taking it.
I had that conversation
today. The doctors get paid to tell you to take it. You sign up. The doctor gets paid like a little extra if the more people he gets to take the vaccine. Like, some of them are going to tell you to take it because they get paid more. I bet majority, some of them sure do take it, but
probably
some of them just don't take them. There's this nurse I know that don't take them, and did it herself. I personally know her. I ain't seen this, but she said she's seen it.
Yeah.
And you heard about the whole magnet thing? Like, you put some metal.
I heard some shit like that. Yeah, something about a quarter or
she said that. Nah, it was actual metal. Like, she put it to the person's arm and it stuck for real.
I hear that.
So I don't really know. I'm not taking no vaccine, and it's like, you know, they are talking about like, oh, you can't board a flight unless you have vaccines.
Yeah,
well, you can't do this unless you. So it's like they're gonna try to corner us into taking it.
For sure. I mean, whatever.
What do you do then?
I'll be at home chilling. I make my money at home. I don't need to go out. Fuck y'all. Instead of pick up groceries.
I'm not taking it, man.
Nah, my thing about it, bro. Like, I was watching The Brilliant Idiots, and they was even saying, Charlamagne was saying his doctor told him like, don't take it. Like, at least wait 6 months to a year or something. And I'm like, you got your doctor telling you that shit. Like, now if your doctor believe I took it, then I'm confused. But point being, I don't care if the doctor took it or not. You telling me not to take it.
Then there's different brands.
Exactly.
And it's like, okay.
Yeah, which one is the official one?
Yeah.
Which one is the best?
Who's the number one? Oh, we're going for the number one. No, that's popular. It didn't say which one works the best.
It could be the one that's the least popular that work the best.
Yeah.
Because, like, who marketing the best? Who got the biggest name?
That's all it is. Who's marketing this shit the best?
This how you know they want you to take it, though. They out here giving out prizes and all type of incentives for you to get it. But what I said, when I had the combo, I'm like, yo, what I think they doing, this just obviously a conspiracy or a theory. It ain't even really, well, I guess you could say it's a conspiracy theory, but the underlying point is, in my theory, I think that like they just want the mass and majority of people to take it because they know they're gonna lose. Some people gonna die from it. Some people gonna have adverse reactions. A lot of people probably won't. So they can see like if you ain't took it, I ain't took it. Some of us are just slipping through the cracks right now. You feel me? Mm-hmm. But those of y'all who taking it, they get to sit back and go, all right, let's see how it works. Because I heard it take 3 to 4 years to efficiently and properly develop a vaccine. Y'all made this shit in like 6 months. Let's say a year max. So clearly it ain't went through all the tests that official vaccine got to go through. So. All in all, for me, is like I said, I'm just not gonna be y'all guinea pig, dog. I'm just not gonna do that. I just refuse to be that dude.
You think like they won't do that? What they did back then again? Like
that was the other point I made. Yeah,
that shit is just wild. To just hop out and be like, and proud, I got my vaccine. Like,
I'm not mad at you for getting it.
No.
It's just, I'm telling you though, some shit happened to you. I don't feel bad. I don't wish it on you though. But I'm not the dude to be like, oh, yeah, people getting vaccines. They've been stuck in that. They just want to get out and go have fun. And then you get sick and, God forbid, you die. Why would I feel sad for somebody? You made the choice. Just like for me, don't be sad for me if I get COVID and die. And I can say that shit with confidence because I'm not going nowhere. Like, you feel me? I'm not worried about getting COVID and dying. You know?
But, I'm healthy, so
I mean, it could happen. Don't get it twisted. It could happen today. Yeah. But I'm not getting COVID, bro. You know, so I speak that shit into existence.
Joke's on me.
Yeah.
I was wrong.
Right. Yeah. Whoops. Go get the vaccine, y'all. I'm
not here floating stamping like, nothing.
Nah, I'm just keeping it G with y'all. Like, go ahead, go be the little guinea pig if you want to. You feel me?
Joke's on me, nigga.
Ain't got nothing to do with me. I always subscribe to that though. Like to each his own. You feel me? Like,
but niggas kind of got off of the pyramid situation.
Yeah, we went speaking of conspiracies. Yeah. Oh, my whole thing about it though, with the conspiracy. I mean, not conspiracy. The pyramid specifically. I don't know. I think we were either more advanced, or you could say it was aliens, or they got some type of technology. They had some technology back then that we don't got no more. Simple as that. It's one of them three. Aliens. We were more advanced. Something.
What are these blocks made of? Like, is this stone? Like
so,
solid stone, and they chiseled it in
I think so.
200 tons of pop.
It's a lot of stuff like the pyramids around the world though that just
And they
like,
take it to the top.
It's like unexplained. That's what I'm saying. Like it's a lot of stuff that's like unexplainable, bro. Like they claimed that the real Tesla, I think his name was Nikola Tesla.
But if you watch back,
no, you good. No.
With the pyramids, if you go back and I'm not saying it's true, because also if you go back and watch the old Bible, you ever seen the old Bible?
Yo,
movies?
This dude, man. Yeah, man.
And they be
ahead,
like,
boy.
I'm just saying, I'm not.
Go ahead, man.
They be like, it's a bunch of people just kind of like using like a
pulling like
metric a system.
I've seen that shit. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't see that. Not,
no.
Bro, hold on. First off, you said it was.
That's a lot of labor.
Hold on, though.
And them blocks will fall and mush people.
You said 250
Slaves.
tons. I think that's
200 tons of pop, bro.
So I think 1 ton is 2,000 pounds. So that means each block is 500,000 pounds. I don't think people know how much 500,000 pounds is. Like, you weigh 170 with that, I weigh 2 something. Super fat people might weigh 1,000 pounds. Somebody might weigh 1,000 pounds. We said 500,000 pounds. I don't think people can fathom how much. You're not pulling that. You're not lifting that.
It's a lot of heads.
1,000 people not lifting that, bro. A 500,000 pound. No, bro. Like, no, bro.
Ripley's Believe It or Not.
Bro, you not.
They put they just put 1,000 of the strongest men on Earth.
But okay, that's cool. That means that you got to be able to live.
Men were tougher back then.
That means you got to be able to live 5,000 pounds.
I'm trying to rebuttal there.
I know, but you still have to be able to live 5,000 pounds. Like, man, okay, whatever, or something like that. Hey, man, believe what y'all want to believe, bro.
Yep, that's just wild.
I ain't going for that. Aliens didn't. Shit.
One thing that did happen this week, I remember they sentenced Derek Chauvin or whatever. He got 22 and a half years.
Seen that.
But did you see that he possibly getting out like 5 to 7 years of good behavior?
That sounds about right, especially for a fucking cop. Sound about right.
You know he's gonna get good behavior.
Yeah, you're in PC.
They're gonna treat him just fine.
You better not get in no trouble.
He probably
ain't gonna be in
good
general
meals. He probably getting good meals. He's popular.
Yeah.
You know, there are going to be officers paying him a visit. Yeah. I would have done the same thing to that nigger. Put a guy close to his ear and say, "Yeah, he's probably,
That's funny as fuck. People gonna be putting money on his books, writing them letters. He gonna be out in there, like
you said,
love
popular. And hate letters.
Yeah, that's all I'm about to say. He's a beloved but hated, like equally, maybe not equally, but you know what I'm saying. He probably more hated than loved, but it's a lot of. I think
this is America. Bro.
No, I'm saying I think it's way more black people, and even white people who are mad and hate what he did. Mm-hmm. But it's still a lot of white people out there. Yeah. Might be some blacks. You niggas is crazy, but it might be some black people that are like, I would have did the same thing if I was a cop. I'm like, yeah. I don't know, bro. 5 to 7 sound crazy for a 22-year sentence, though.
Yes.
Like I said, he gonna be a general pop, though. He not gonna get in no trouble.
Do you see? And this was. This, do you see it being fair to hold someone's past criminal record against them?
Hold on, start over. That's that beginning part again.
When an officer is, because they use that. When do you say like? He's George Floyd. He probably had a gun. No, I'm not saying probably. Let's say he's not necessarily George Floyd, just some black guy.
Anybody, yeah. Okay,
he may have had a gun charge, drug charge in the past, and you do that to him, he dies. Do you say?
No.
Do you then go on the news and make it fair? Is it fair to go on the news and say, felon, previous guns,
and the picture they use of him is gonna be, even though he's dead, the picture they're gonna use of him is his mugshot.
And they approach it like that, and then they say your name, use your mugshot. Shot.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
Hell no, because now you're trying to paint a false narrative. Like I ain't gonna say it's false, but okay, he had a gun charge. Like Nigga,
people was shit behind him, man.
Yeah, but my thing is like you don't know what he was going on. People could have been trying to kill him for whatever reason.
Yeah, people end up with charges for the wrong reason.
I'm saying it could have been he wasn't trying to be a tough guy.
Situation.
You could have caught him with a gun and he never busted a gun at nobody. Nothing. He just had it for his protection. So now that's not the same as a nigga out here who's on demon time, as they say, and he out here shooting at people, trying to rob people and do dumb stuff. Yeah. So you can't use that. To me, that shit is not fair at all. Because you're trying to make it now to like, you know, make people sway like, well, maybe he was a criminal. Maybe he did deserve, you know, whatever the treatment he got. But the media
also,
always do
like,
that,
even with arresting somebody, does it? Well, people be on strikes though. They hold them. It's held up against them in court.
Oh, what you
like,
mean?
Oh, like, all right, if you get caught selling drugs and you and then you get caught on some breaking in and shit.
Yep. Oh yeah.
And now you go to court. It's like
criminal.
It's like
You're a habitual
this
offender.
ain't your first time, so it is held up against you. It's like, oh
yeah, and
does that pattern make it like logically okay? Like, oh, say for instance, you have like a few afraid charges. You likes to fight. Officer shoots you down. On the news, it's like, oh shit, he likes to fight. Yeah. Like, this is what he does. Like,
it's a touchy subject. Yeah, I mean, I see how you could make that argument, but it's like in that situation, bro. See, that's my thing though. Depending on how we looking at it, cause from what I know, bro, he had no gun on him or nothing, and I don't even really think he was causing much ruckus from what I remember with George Floyd. I'm using that specific example.
Yeah.
So. And then this, you ain't even shoot him, bro. It's different. See, that's why I think that's why this situation hit different. Let's one thing, not rest in peace, all the people got shot. It's different shooting the niggas like quick. You kneeled on the nigga neck for 9 and some change minutes, I think.
He was handcuffed too, right? Come on, man.
Yo, you know what's so funny?
That shit's wild.
Oh, I just thought about this. Because I'm going to ask you, I don't know if we ever talked about this, but say if you were there, this shit tough though, because I'm already thinking about it for myself, because I've thought about it. So say you see somebody doing that. You're like,
what you gonna do?
Watching the video, I ain't trying to
and just
make it
standing
sad.
there wanting to do
He's
something.
like, I can't breathe. He on some shit like, call my mama. Oh, I'm about to die. He was saying all type of shit. Do you run and push the cop, get up off of him? You take the risk of getting your ass beat, possibly shot, and get arrested? Because I've seen shit with people like, I would have went and pushed the cop.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda my ass.
But you would have. Not even like that. I wish you would have been there, because I want to see if you would have did that and lived to tell the story.
And you wouldn't have lived.
And this the deeper part, though. It's like, it's easy to say that shit hindsight after Floyd or after George died. Now we might see that shit and be like, I'm going to get this cop up off of him at least. Now, I probably wouldn't do it because they're going to see a gun on me. They're going to shoot me. It's over.
They would have been on some, they tried to jump the cop. This nigga was handcuffed and dying. But see, that ain't how the picture would have been painted on that ass.
This is my thing, though. Now I feel like you have this much possibility of getting away with it because we've already seen.
But the camera footage, though.
But hold on, though. We've already seen somebody die on camera with a knee on their neck. So we're like, yo, get up off his neck, bro. You ain't even got to get him off the ground. Get the fuck up off of him. Like, push the cop like, oh, you want some of this too? They might whoop your ass a little bit.
Maybe they should have just explained to him, like, dog, this is going to be on camera. You're going to, like, this is murder,
I'm a cop,
bro.
boy. What you talk about, nigga?
He just knew.
You see how many people's getting away with this shit?
This is trendy, nigga. Like,
we do this all the time. What are you talking about? He probably would have said, me go to jail.
This is just one that's gonna make the news. Imagine the one that don't make the news. You know,
that's the other part. Yeah.
Like Dave Chappelle said, sprinkle some crack on him.
That's such a great joke, but it's so real though. Yeah.
That's why I love Dave Chappelle so much, man. It's some sadness and truth to his jokes.
Like, we don't laugh at it, but then you start to sit there like,
hilarious.
Like, damn, that shit is real though.
Yeah, I watched a bunch of his shit the other day. I was
on a binge watching his shit a few weeks ago on HBO.
And it just be highlights. I was just watching the highlights. Of course, I've seen all his shit.
Definitely. Yeah.
It just hit different when he said this shit 15 years ago. And it's like, it's just slapping the shit in the face today. The funniest, dumb shit he said.
And it still hold true. Like you said, 15 years ago, it still hold up. Yeah.
Even with the Casey Adams, with the white woman who shot the black guy in his own crib.
I don't know that bitch name.
I think it was Casey Adams. Don't get me.
I don't remember the bitch name, bro. She lame as hell, though. That's what I can say.
You know.
I know exactly who you talking about.
But you remember the joke Dave made? He was like, what he say? What Dave say? I ain't gonna fuck up the joke either.
Yeah.
He was like, this nigga broke in and hung pictures of himself in the house everywhere.
Yeah.
Open and closed case, Johnson.
Yeah.
And shit like that. But he was like, So it's like that happened. That happened. I don't know if that necessarily. They say she knew him. Like,
I had heard some. See, that's the conspiracy part of it. I heard that shit too. Like she had fucked with him back in the day, almost like on some. Like I ain't saying this, but like he hit it and quit it. Like she was just something to hit. That's the shit. That's the theory I heard, and it was like she kind of was like mad, so she was like, I know how to get away with this shit. That sounds like a reach, though, but it really ain't that much of a reach to me.
Cops are shiesty than shiesty niggas out here. So shiestier than the shiesty niggas in the streets.
You right though, because they have a way higher chance of getting away with it.
Oh hell yeah!
But with that,
and not even make it to court.
But I gotta go back with that George Floyd thing. Like I'm really thinking about like, would you like? It's so easy to say I would have pushed him. Like I think about it now. If I see that shit, yo, like, because some people be like, I even seen. I don't want to say it was brilliant idiots. I don't think it was Charlamagne, but one of them niggas said, and I'm like, y'all can't say stuff like that. Only reason I say you can't, or not that you can't, you shouldn't.
But they said what they would have did.
Oh, I would have got the cop over. And some people's like, well, somebody might would have had to die. First and foremost, it's either George or me. One of us probably gonna die. Either I'm gonna push the cop and get shot, or they might would have tased me, did something.
Sacrifice your own life.
Yeah, hindsight, basically that's kind of what. And I don't think it was Charlamagne. It was somebody. Maybe it was him.
He might would have lived.
You got 3 daughters, nigga, and a wife. I don't see you doing that. Not that you a bitch. Nothing. I'm just saying. To me, I don't think it's bitch made to do it or not to do it. Like,
if I'm being completely honest,
I don't see me doing it. I would
even
want
to this day, if I seen some
to.
shit like that, I would question, especially knowing that this happened. And
that's my point.
We've already had this conversation. If it happens on some tomorrow shit, I'm gonna be froze. Like, yo, I'm gonna have to whip my phone out and like, yo, say what I can and be like, get off. Like,
yeah, exactly. What? Damn, I want to push this nigga.
What do I do? Like,
I want to.
I go live, flip the camera. What the fuck I'm going to do? Like, they're easily on the other side. Do something. You do something,
what? You come down here. You see what's happening?
I'll drop my location.
Right, exactly. But so what do you think you would do? What you just said? Pull your phone out?
That's a situation I can't straight up. It depends on the scenario. What what the hell going on? Like, how did I see him innocently just get snatched up and thrown to the?
But you don't know what he did 5 minutes prior.
Even then, it don't matter how innocent he is. You intervene.
Yeah, he could be a fucking serial killer, a rapist, a pedophile. You don't know. It's like, oh yeah, step on that nigga, fuck him. You know what I'm saying? See, that's my point, bro.
I don't know.
That's my thing. I really thought about this. I'm not even exaggerating when I tell y'all I done sat and thought about this and like. Deep thought, like, man, if that pop up, because again, I keep my gun on me. You can see my shit hanging out there, so it's like, I don't want to get too involved. I might, if I was with Trey, I might pass it off to him here, man. Hey, bro, get up off him. I want to feel like I would do something. But I'm like, I'm not about to die for another person. Like, I got shit to live for too. The fuck. But I also don't want to like sit there and watch the shit, and then I don't want to walk off and then see it on the news or on the internet. I don't watch the news on the internet. Like, oh, somebody would just say it happened at Walmart, such and such Walmart on News Boulevard or Martin Luther King, wherever it is. Got killed today because somebody stood on their neck again. And it's like, damn, you was right. You could have shoved him, got him up off of him. It's hard, man. I do want to feel like I would like at least walk up, like get close or something, so then he would get off of him and fuck with me, argue with me and say like, get your ass back. I'm like, all right, we'll just get off his neck. Shit, man. It's easy to say that now. It's easy to say. I know. And that's my thing. I'm not about to get popped.
Could be one of quick-tempered officers.
I mean, if it's about my kids, I don't have no children.
And you know, but not to even throw any of them cops no bail. It could be one of them officers that's already having a bad day. He's already done actually dealt with some
bullshit. He almost lost his life or whatever.
Yeah, he didn't have been in a shootout.
Even on that day, it could have been yesterday, whatever. Yeah. And somebody just took it to. I mean, like you said, no bail for them. But hey, guess what?
Everybody going through something, but that only give you no excuse.
Exactly.
Bro.
You chose this life, bitch, nigga. So you need to learn how to act accordingly.
Yeah.
Well, man, I don't mean the way I'm about to.
For these niggas.
I don't mean the way I'm about to say it, yo.
No
but when when street justice come into play, I'm kind of with that. Like, okay, you want to do that shit? We got something for you. You know what I'm saying? And if people go and get you and kill you, do whatever they do to you as a cop, I don't really feel bad for you because you signed up for it. Like, yo, that's a horrible way to die, bro. Like, the other day, me and Trey was talking about something. Then start talking about like hold your breath for as long as you can. After about 30 seconds, not even a full minute, you start gasping for air. Yeah. And I'm thinking about like, you know, you've laid on the floor, you've been on the ground before, but you've never been handcuffed. You never had somebody putting in there on your back hurt.
That's top 5.
Your neck, yeah, bro.
Drowning is top 5 worst ways.
I said it all the time.
Yeah, top 5.
I said all the time.
Drowning, burning
alive. Yeah. I don't know. I can't think of too many other ones. But those, like buried alive to me might be
starved.
I feel like we talked about this.
There's a top 5 like scariest ways to die.
Starving to death.
Hell yeah. Imagine somebody's just strapping you to a chair, walking in there now and then to eat in front of you.
Yeah.
Not even doing no harm to you.
See, and this the other part. I just thought about this. I ain't trying to be like a sadistic nigga, but I'm like, yo, you want to kill somebody like that? Because you know how they give people the chair and do all that like that. Not the chair. Nah, kill him the same way. Cuff him up. You get a death sentence. Put him on the ground. And all the reason somebody say, "Oh, you crazy?" Nah, we kill people in America anyway. Like we kill people not every day, but however often they do the death penalty, they do the injection shit. But guess what? You wanted to kill somebody like that? All right, we're about to show you how it is to die like that. Or even if you don't kill him, do it to him for 5 minutes. So you could at least experience what he felt. That nigga died though. Like that shit different, cuz. Like it's different. Again, I'm not trying to be no sicko and be like, yeah, kill somebody the exact same way they got killed, but
eye for an eye.
Is it? I mean, what they say?
That's the world.
You ever heard the saying? An eye for an eye makes the whole world blind. Like I always say, we're gonna be some blind motherfuckers around this bitch because I don't care. You're not about to do something like that to my people, and I just be like, turn the other cheek, and you know.
I think I have heard that saying.
Yeah, an eye for an eye makes the world blind.
That's some deep shit, though.
It is very simple, but it is deep. We just gonna be blind because I'm not.
We can talk to one another.
Yeah, somebody got to stop at some point. The stuff got to stop though, and that's why when I said about street justice, I'm like, man, somebody go do that to you. You know, so like you do something like that to George, and then everybody revolt, you know, rebel, whatever, and go against y'all. Maybe to teach y'all to like, yo, chill out, like stop doing this stuff, bro. I just don't understand how you lean on somebody's neck for that long. That shit is like,
don't. And they got like you can't just
rip the George. Man, I'd be like, maybe fuck that nigga wife or something back in the day.
And they tried to say something like that too. Yeah.
Well, he still don't deserve it for you to put the knee there, but
they tried.
It would make more sense.
I don't know how true that is.
I don't want to say I hope he did it because I'm being funny now, but I hope he did something to you, bitch.
Why did they come at Steven Jackson so hard? Mainly because he looked like Steven Jackson, or
I thought it was really brothers.
He told like they actually knew each other before.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he said they knew each other, but I was like, the way y'all hyped it for real, like they was truly brothers.
Yeah.
What is he supposed to do? Yeah, I knew him, but damn, you want me to go down there and fight Derek Chauvin?
No, man. Shout out to all the smoke. There ain't no diss, but what do you really portray there? Well, I mean, what are you there for? Anyway.
Yeah, man. Enough of that sad shit.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you something too, but I don't know what the fuck I was gonna ask you.
What's going on tonight? I think the Clippers play.
Yeah, might as well get to our. That's what we do. Save our sports takes for the end. Since people don't like our sports takes. Shit. Nah, the Clippers lost last night. Yeah.
Oh, what was it tonight? Damn.
I think it was last night. Or yeah, all I know they down 3-1.
That's what's up.
Yeah. This nigga yelled out. That's
Chris Paul finna get him one.
Maybe. Did Chris play?
It's 1-1 with the Bucks in Atlanta.
Yeah, I think they play tonight.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah,
the Bucks dominated the other night.
Yeah, Giannis gonna do. He got to do it again.
Did he?
Yes, he's got to.
Oh, I thought you said he did it again.
Tall ass dude. Shit, crazy. I got to create.
Who else is playing? Oh, those are the last 4 teams, huh? Mm-hmm. Damn. Yeah, I'm tripping. Who else playing? That's how you know I'm be keeping up with it, man. I mean, I ain't gonna front like I probably won't try to pull up some of the games in the finals, but
neither one of these teams won in a while. Wait, like you sure?
What you about to say?
The 4 teams left ain't neither one of them won in a long time.
No, yeah, they said the last one who won was it the Bucks in 71?
Sheesh.
Yeah, so I think the Hawks won in 58 or vice versa. Yeah.
And the boys had that's back then. They had Kareem. I think the Bucks had Kareem. That's why.
Wait, I don't think that's when he won though. What is it? I could be wrong. Don't get me. I ain't no basketball historian, nigga. So I don't remember.
Nor can you play, but that's
cap. You know that's cap.
All cap like you hell shift. Nah though. Like we can go play right now. I'll bust your ass
on your life
with some ease.
Put it on your life. So you ain't gonna put it on your life because you know there's a chance.
There's a chance, like a 0.5% chance, something like that. Yeah. But hey, a chance is a chance, bro. Broski.
I mean, the goal right there, so we can do whatever. Matter we can set how you want to set
mad low though.
Put it on your life. You just be saying shit.
This nigga be setting it low so he can like barely. He tries to like think he's LeBron so he can cock the ball back and dunk it. He got it mad low. We're not gonna play that way. I like to play NBA standard height. You know.
First off, he got a little video. Go look on his page or some shit. Your goal low as fuck. It's like you, the girl, and your son playing.
What you talking about?
You got a basketball goal. Your goal low as
video on my
hell.
page. I don't like talking
Oh
about.
well, it's one on this computer that I can post,
I'm
bitch.
trying to cap on me. Nigga, I was trying to cap.
All right, it's one on this computer I can post.
Lil
Cap.
Cap.
His niggas be saying stuff. You like to hear yourself talk.
That's
don't
your
you?
rap name, Lil Cap. Yeah, that's a perfect rap name for you.
I ain't never capped about nothing on this podcast. Know that. Feel me? I slapped the shit out of you. I still ain't never capped that, y'all.
That's big cap.
I still ain't never capped,
Chill,
y'all.
Lil Cap.
I still ain't
That's
never capped
big
on this
cap. You
podcast.
overstepping your boundaries. Chill, Lil
I
Cap.
still ain't never capped.
You feel
y'all.
me?
You feel me? Yeah, for sure.
Lil Cap.
Niggas be like, what the fuck these niggas talking about? Don't worry about it.
We just running a conversation, so we talking shit today.
Right.
No, we never run a conversation, man.
Hell no, there's always some shit to talk about, even though most of it we just don't care about. Damn, I think I'm out of tea.
Y'all, I'm having a baby in February.
Damn, I know that was about to happen. Oh, all right.
That shit wild.
Yeah. Why you look depressed? Like,
Nah,
your life's
this
over?
ain't. I'm just looking down this blunt.
Yeah, no.
Part,
Nah, I'm rolling that fool.
whatever.
How you feel about it?
I'm pretty excited. I think I'm.
Y'all hear that?
Excited. I think I'm gonna have me a girl, but I'm scared if it's a girl at the
Yeah,
same
because we know how
time.
these women are.
Yeah.
We know how, not even just how they are, we know how dangerous it is.
And
to be
if it is a girl, I pray this girl's just like her mama, man.
yeah.
Yeah. Her daddy-
Like dominating, beating up her man.
yeah.
Gangster. Yeah.
Shit like that.
Unlike the dad.
Crazy.
Yeah, because he mask off.
What was it?
But now just
Look cap?
aside.
Is that what we call it? Yeah, look cap. But
That shit would- that shit
hey, that's
could
gonna
never catch
stick,
on.
y'all.
That
Look
shit
cap.
could never catch on because I've never lied about it.
That's how the intro gonna be. What up, crowd? I'm your host, Big Press.
Right.
Sitting across from me
yeah.
is my fellow host, Look Cap,
Hold on,
aka
now.
Jew. Dude. Well, I mean Jehovah. Whatever this nigga be saying.
Yeah, I'm about to put it on God. He did that one time, I walk out. yeah.
I'm not Look Cap. I'm gonna walk right the fuck out.
Yeah, you feel me? He gonna be sitting there by himself. Yeah, so I don't have. He's gonna be like Joe Budden podcast with Maury.
Okay.
I said Maury, Roy and Maul.
I'm gonna sue.
Yeah.
Look at all you. Yeah.
You can't sue me for nothing. Nigga.
Yeah, all this revenue we make on this podcast,
Yeah.
share them other streaming platforms
For sure.
where they watch and support.
Insider.
Why is that so funny?
Because
Nah.
it's funny as hell. That's why it's funny.
We got followers in Siberia, baby.
Yeah.
Why
Look where he picked.
Siberia.
It's mad cold. They barely got Wi-Fi. He picked the worst place. I'm just kidding.
Who Look
Simon.
Cap now? Oh, nah, but
What? All right. You got one more. You got one more.
no, I'm saying because
Oh, all right.
Siberia.
Oh, so you little cap.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Yeah, got you.
Shit
But
was
nah.
way over his head.
But nah, yeah, definitely. You feel me? Even though I'm taller than you, but
What?
you said one of my heads. So I was like,
Oh,
I'm taller than you.
okay. Yeah.
Anyway, so why you don't want a daughter? Not why you don't want one. Damn. Why you say you're scared? That's what I'm asking.
I'm not a female, and it seems to be tough out here for females. So
Oh, I.
it's like right, just I know how it is, like from a male's perspective. And
Really?
I know
Go ahead,
how
go ahead.
where I went with like
I was just about to say.
treating females.
That's all I was about to
or,
go to. Yeah, we know the shit we've said.
You
Not even
know,
really said just
and
done to
I haven't been the greatest, but I know. I feel like I could steer this girl in the right direction.
Yeah.
It's in this day and age, it's scary to raise
Let's keep it
a
real. You
child.
don't want your daughter to grow up and be a hoe. Let's just keep it a man. Let's just keep it a man. Man. We're gonna keep it.
This nigga said cut through all the bullshit.
No, it ain't even that. It's
That
just 'cause
ain't
I
even-
feel what you saying because I've had the same discussion. I don't have no children.
That is a scary
Sometimes
thought.
I be like, yeah, I want a little. I want.
Scary thought. Stop. No. Crickets. I
No, that was great,
crickets
but I'm about to get out of here. But
that's
there's, like-
scary thought.
I mean, it's her thought. So now you got me saying it's her choice if she choose to grow up and be a little thot or whatever. But it's like the thought of it is just
That is little girls type shit.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Nah,
Sometimes
that
I be
my
like,
baby.
I want a little girl first. I'm a little princess. All this
Yeah,
shit. Then I'm
yeah.
like, I need a boy, man. Fuck that. I need a boy. I need the brother to
I
be
got
older.
my boy though. He gonna look over.
That's
her.
what I'm saying.
Feel me?
You feel me? So you good? But yeah, man.
Yeah.
All my homeboys.
If I have another boy, then so be it. I'm fine with that. You know?
He got. Look how chipper he got when he said that. If I have another boy, it's great.
But I do want the girl because if it's the girl,
No more.
I'm seriously cutting it. Like But if it's
off?
a boy, like I'm not gonna like say I won't. I'm still gonna say I'm not gonna have another one, but it's like
that's what niggas say.
You know, that type of.
I remember you told me you was cool if you didn't have another one for a while.
Yeah.
Not that you didn't. You never said I don't want one. You said I'm cool if I only have Jacoby.
Heck yeah.
But I feel you
focus,
though.
You know,
having another's like shit. Maybe I have my girl and then I'm done.
Yeah.
Shit. I was talking to Randy.
The way her pregnancy symptoms are going, it's just different.
Yeah.
With Jacoby.
Like it's better or worse.
It's just the beginning. Oh, it's worse. And they say the females take the mom's beauty. Like they start dehydrating her. Women, women develop like even toothaches.
Look at that
through taking that potassium or whatever type of.
Right. I was gonna say, all right.
You don't take potassium, it's vitamin D. Man, I'm not a doctor. It ain't word to the wise, not word to the doctors.
Right. Word to the educated. No, it's word to the wise. We wise when you say
we get wise every episode. I be meaning to like. Anyway, you hear no there, man. The baby can take away from that, like. Your hair being healthy and that much energy, you be tired, drained all the time.
Yeah, I seen some shit a long time ago, but I forgot which way it go. But they say it's harder for, maybe it was a woman. I feel like they say it's harder for a female to produce produce a female than a male. Or it might be vice versa. I don't really remember.
But I don't know. 3 females for every
something like that. That's what I was thinking. Like maybe that's what I said. Maybe it's vice versa. Maybe it's maybe it's harder for women to produce men than women. I don't know. Yeah, what they said. We all start out as women anyway. Who knows?
One thing.
Who knows?
We might get up here and say some slick shit about how women like. Well, man, she ain't blinking yet.
Right. Oh yeah.
Sometimes
no,
like, 3. But you know, you always acknowledge that women are the more powerful being.
They are.
In a sense
that
it makes sense,
stronger,
not physically, but they carry the actual baby in their stomach, and that's very special. It's very godlike, like you said before.
Yeah, for sure.
That's like so.
That's why I say all the time. I think that's as godly as you can be. Like, yes, we help, we plant the seed,
but it just happens so often, and people. It's underrated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, your shit say it's the store's full.
Oh shit! It's all good.
Yeah.
I probably forgot to delete the other.
And
one.
I asked you, but yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
But yeah, finish what you were saying though. We get about it.
It's blood, but yeah, like you know, it's impressive.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a meme. Even though I've said this before, I've seen the meme, and it's funny to say that.
That's the worst.
Oh, we carry babies all the time in our balls, but it's like this is a little different, my G. Like,
yeah, for real. Her whole stomach started to expand, and it's like when
it moves her insides. The baby moves like as it grows.
I was gonna say like when you really sit like I'm sure, you probably did with Jacoby, but I remember one of she's like my little sister, but my little cousin was pregnant. I put my hand up there. And you feel the baby move around. That's some like
you can see it.
That shit like you see her stomach move like them kicking and stuff. That shit to me is like otherworldly. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like damn, you literally like I be looking like you literally got a whole kid in there. Like you see how we grow up to be
size right now.
Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Then it's gonna be the size of your fist. Then the size of your head. Then the size of man. That stuff just like it's simple. Like, you want to know something
I'd like
else?
to think they would have put a. Hold on, yes, sir.
No.
I like to think they've slipped a time lapse in some woman's vagina before and watched the baby grow. Slipped a time lapse camera in a woman's vagina and watched the baby grow. But she'd have to sit up in there and be.
That's what I'm saying. You maybe there's a way you can implant one to see that shit.
Yes, I would love to watch a time lapse video of a baby grow.
That is wild. And that's the boys got something to Google.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Anyway. I don't know what the fuck I'm about to say, but I guess we get up.
Oh, you was no.
Oh no, what?
You was like hold your. I said hold your. And you didn't even hold on to it.
Yeah, no, I don't even know what it was. I wanted to see what you was gonna say. I want nothing important. Just talking about babies and stuff, man. Oh yeah, I was just saying. I think that we don't understand or admire how dope that is to carry a child, especially to term or whatever, because it happens every day. So it don't seem like something phenomenal. Like people die every day. As we speak, we did this podcast. Somebody died while having a kid. Like, think of that shit, you know? Same way how we talk about, like, every day we go back and forth to work and on the road, we make it home safe. That's, quote-unquote, a blessing or whatever. Like, it's people
that somebody... head-on collision.
As we're sitting here talking, somebody lost a family member. Somebody lost a son, a daughter, a mom, a daddy, whatever. Somebody was pregnant, probably died in the car. All type of shit that happened around the world in this hour span of time. So I'm saying all that to say, like, when it comes to having children, this happened every day, so...
She blinking, by the way.
All right. Oh, yeah, I don't even know what you be looking at. But just saying, like, it's crazy To think that
it's on this side, you can't see it.
Oh, okay. To think that we have like not we, but they have babies every fucking day, man.
Yep.
It just seemed like something regular because it happened every day, but people die doing that shit. But yeah, man, you know, congratulations. I mean, I already knew. Of course, I got first dibs.
Yeah,
you know, well, second dibs. You got first dibs because I told you, but you get the point. When y'all gonna tell? Oh, fuck it. We can talk about that next episode. I'm gonna say when y'all gonna tell Jacoby, but
yeah, he's soon. But yeah, if you haven't already, hit subscribe, like, comment, share. I'm not gonna get into that today. We don't got the time. But yeah, this has been Words of the Wise podcast. I'm Press. It's a nigga Jew. We out.